Apple's App Store, a billion-dollar idea showing its age. Why cracks are starting to show in one of the tech giants' most lucrative empires. If you're reading this on your iPhone, chances are you've used the App Store today, perhaps to download a new game, subscribe to a service, or simply update your apps. But behind that sleek interface lies one of the most profitable and controversial ecosystems in the tech world. Before we dive into today's story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the business of tech. Now, let's unravel how Apple is still raking in billions from an idea that began nearly 2 decades ago, and why it may be forced to rethink its strategy. From a modest launch to a global powerhouse. In 2008, the App Store launched with a revolutionary idea: give developers the tools to create and sell apps, and let Apple handle the platform, payment, and support. Developers would keep 70% of the revenue. Apple would take a 30% cut. It was a fair trade-off at the time, and it gave birth to what we now know as the app economy. Fast forward to today, and the App Store has grown into much more than a marketplace. It's a launchpad for tech giants like Uber, Spotify, and Snap, companies that leveraged Apple's platform to reach millions of users and build billion-dollar businesses. The strength of Apple's ecosystem made iOS not just a mobile operating system, but a global stage. The shift in revenue models. But while the App Store still looks the same on the surface, the way Apple earns money from it has fundamentally changed. According to a recent Bloomberg report by Mark Gurman, 99% of App Store revenue now comes not from paid app downloads, but from in-app purchases. Think subscriptions, game content, digital goods, all bought with a single tap, seamlessly processed through Apple's billing system. It's a convenience users love. No credit card forms. No third-party apps. Just tap and go. But for developers, that simplicity comes with a steep price. Apple's 30% cut. Still justified? Apple takes a 15% cut from small developers and 30% from the big players. While Apple argues that this fee covers services like fraud prevention, customer support, developer tools, and family sharing, critics point out that other payment platforms like Stripe and PayPal charge closer to 3%. That difference, especially at scale, has sparked fierce debate. Developers argue that Apple's fees are no longer proportional to the value provided, and regulators around the world are listening. A cornerstone of a $3 trillion empire. Despite the controversy, the App Store remains a pillar of Apple's $3 trillion empire. It brings in billions annually and plays a central role in how Apple connects developers with users. But as Gurman notes, pressure is mounting. Between developer backlash and global regulatory scrutiny, Apple may soon be forced to make real changes to its business model. The road ahead. Whether Apple adapts or doubles down, one thing is certain: the story of the App Store isn't over yet. It's still one of the most powerful tools in tech, but its future may look very different from its past. So what do you think? Is Apple's 30% cut still fair in 2025, or is it time for a new deal between developers and platforms? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on the future of tech.